Привет, меня зовут Кристина, это мой YouTube канал и... Ой. Hello, my name is Christina, this is my YouTube channel and suddenly I start speaking Russian, but okay. My name is Christina, I'm a songwriter, I'm a musician, and also I'm working in the restaurant, I'm living in Dubai, and I have some experience in terms of psychology, in terms of getting to know yourself, to feel how you want to live, what is your mistakes, what are your mistakes, how you really want to live, how to get over the depression. I had a deep depression, that's why I'm doing this video, because I know that this video may help someone, because every time I'm discovering some new things about myself, about the rules I used to live in. So here I'm sharing with my thoughts, my insights, what I get. And as you can understand, this is my next video, and this video is about relationship. I didn't take the photo, but I didn't take the book, but my mom just gave me the really nice book. It's called That Is the Love. So there, woman describes relationships, how we build relationships with the opposite gender, and it's always based on your childhood. First of all, because you have an example of your family, as this example is like a rule for you, because when we are coming into this world, we are like a white list, and our parents writing there the rules, writing there everything how you gonna live next. So for instance, in my case, I didn't have a father in my family. They got divorced very quick, like I was 3 years old, and I didn't know that I had some trauma, but I did. And when it happened to me, when I had the same situation, when man guy almost like left me, I got so much stressed and depressed. And when I started working with my psychologist, we found out that that was I felt so bad, like extremely bad. And I was thinking, why do I feel that bad? Because it was not so much serious, but I felt extremely bad. I even lost my conscious, and the friend called for emergency. But it was because of my trauma. How it works. When father left, when they got divorced, and for my small Christina, for my kid inside of me, I felt like father left me. And it's always like that. It's always like that when, just remember this, it is very important. It is extremely important to understand and to know that everything what is happening within family when you are a kid, you think that you was the reason. You think, for instance, in my case, I thought the father left me. I thought like this, because when we are kids, or when you have kids, they always think that they are the reason of any situation in the family, and they always feel guilt. So it was my mom who decided to get divorced, and she left. But for myself, when I was young, I felt like, because because my mother stayed with me, but father was out. That's why I felt like he left the family. But it was not like this. But because of children are always like that. And my psychologist also said, when we are kids, we tend to think that we are the reason of everything what is happening in the family. That's why the good advice, do not let your kids know if you have some problems in your family, with not family, but I mean within communication between you and your wife, you and your husband. Don't let your kids know about that, because this is your stuff you need to discuss. This is your things you need to solve, you need to communicate, you need to agree on. So kids should be not involved, because otherwise they would take any position of father or mother, and then it takes a lot of time later to go to psychologist to fix all of that. So that was the beginning. But the idea of the book is that relationship is never easy. You know what, most of the, even in Arabic countries, as far as I noticed, that the goal is just to get married, but what goes after it is more important than just to get married. So I will explain. Everywhere in some tales, kids tales or something like that, everything you have a story which ends with happily they got married and lived happily together till the end of their life or whatever, but it never goes after the marriage, because after the marriage you have relationship goes like, you know, like this. And every time you have a new topic to discuss, every time you have a new subject to agreed on. Sorry for my mistakes in English if you noticed, but the main idea, I hope you understand the main idea what I want to say, not about my grammar. And yes, relationships are never easy. So for those who believes that, oh, I get married and khalas, I am like I succeeded in this life. No, because after the marriage you need to know your person well. And that's what I think, honestly, that in some countries, GCC countries, why GCC I said? Gulf area? Why GCC? Okay, whatever. In this Arabic culture, I guess also there is a belief that once you get married, khalas, you happy. You must be happy because you are married, because you get this, you know, status. That's all. But in real life, it's not like that. I have an example. My grandparents, they get married because they had to get married, if you know what I mean. And because, okay, I don't want to explain everything, but they just got married just because they had to get married. But they didn't like each other, they didn't know each other well, they didn't respect each other, blah, blah, blah. And now when I saw them, I'm sorry to say, but that is the truth. Now when I saw them, I saw just two people who were making kids. It was not a family. It is not a family. They don't respect each other, they don't treat each other well, they just keep cursing each other. And do you really want like this? That's why I'm saying that sometimes you misunderstand the goal, the purpose. Why do you need marriage? And again, marriage is when you are ready for that. Because some people, they need to live alone. For instance, my experience again, when I moved from my mom, that was hard because I had to take responsibility for everything, and every person should go through that. Every person, men, especially men, when they reach the age 21 or 18, whatever, they just have to leave the house, have to, because otherwise you are getting used. It is a comfort when it's always something ready, some things, and you don't have to worry about basic stuff, about your house, about your clearness, about your finances, everything. So everyone have to live alone. And in my previous video, do you love yourself, it's also very great example, because you need to know yourself well. First, live alone, see what you like, what you don't like. Sometimes if you do something and you don't like that, it is fine. It's also good, because now you know that you don't like that. I also had some experience. I went somewhere, I did something, and I spent money for that, but I didn't like. But I accepted just as a experience. Yes, I did that. I know I didn't like. I would not do this again. So take this just as an adventure and enjoy your life. That, yes, this is the big message, because you live with your family, for instance, then you straight get married and straight start living with your wife, and this time when you need to be alone, it's skipped. So no one pays attention to that, and it's not good, because you need to find yourself. You need to find what you like, what you don't like, how you like to spend your free time, what you like to do before you go to sleep, how you want to wake up in the morning, where you want to live, where you want to travel, how do you like to treat yourself. Do you like to go for massage, or you like play football, or you like go to the beauty salon, or you like go for a swimming pool? You need to know yourself. You need to know what exactly you want, how you want to live your life, what you like, what you don't like. And after that, when you reach that point when, yes, I know what I want, I enjoy my life, I live the way I want, and I take care of myself, again, take a look at the previous video, and then you can start a family. Honestly, it is important, because once you start family, once you have kids, you will never ever be able to go back to go back to that stage of single life. No, because single equals freedom, and once you get family, freedom is halas, but it's also in the good way, because you get a lot of good things from family, also from the kids. And again, take your time, explore yourself, find what you like, travel, try to travel even alone. It's also sometimes so pericoloso, so exciting and so interesting and so different, because you go for an adventure. So this is the good thing, this is the best thing you can do for yourself, because you will feel that you live, otherwise you just exist. So that one, these are 2-3 points I mentioned, but I wanted to say about relationships in general, that it is always a work, it is always a work to try to find a common language, and it's very interesting if you're ready for that. So for those who think that marriage is something what you have to reach, what you have to get, think twice, because you need to find a proper person who is ready with you, who's ready to go with you, who have the same values, who understands you. And also, relationship, it's always communication. You need to say to your partner what you like and what you don't like. You need to communicate, you need to find the way you can go together. Maybe sometimes you would like to go separate. For instance, me, I know 100%, I know I need my own space. So from time to time, I really need to go and to be alone. Like, this is my thing. I love it. I love to go alone somewhere. I love to stay alone in the apartment when it's silence, when no one is there, no one says something, no one makes noise. I love it. So for me, it is okay if sometime I just go for 1-2 days. Okay, 2 days to be alone. So you need to find your way. You need to find, because otherwise, imagine you are staying with the person and you don't know what you want. How another person can help you if you don't know what you want? If you don't know, for instance, you really need, like me, you need your free time, you need to be alone sometimes, but you don't know that because you never lived alone, you never had your free time alone, and you don't know that, and you get pissed so much because of the people around, but you don't know why, because you never had your free time to discover yourself, to find yourself. So yes, this is my message for today. Discover yourself, find your way, and relationship, it is work, work, and work. That was in that book, that even if you're fighting, try to fight, but with the points, like, I don't like this because of this and this and this. But again, for this you need to know yourself. So please take care of yourself, take your free time, discover yourself, find what you like, what you don't like. And I guess that was the whole message. Don't think that if society tells you that this is the good thing, it doesn't have to be a good thing for you. We are all individuals, like, we are all different, and this is extremely good, because you will never meet people who like everything the same food, same color, same lifestyle, same hobby, everything. You will never find two people who like everything the same, everything. They will still have some different tastes, some different genres, some different lifestyles. So what I wanted to say, so discover yourself. And what was the message? I forgot. It's okay, Halivali. If I forgot, I guess you got it. And yeah, that was the whole video for today, for tonight. It took me so long, even 14 minutes. Wow. But look. I'm in Abu Dhabi.